Holla back, youngins. Welcome back to 20 Minutes or Less. I'm Lee Newton.
I'm Elliot Morgan. Oh, holla back, youngins.
Thank you. In excellent news for dudes, but not so excellent news for ladies, in a recent study done by the Institute for Public Policy Research, it was revealed that female aspirations have clearly changed over the last 50 years. Researchers found that women in their late 20s and early 30s are increasingly marrying beneath themselves by opting for men of a lower social class.
Lower social class? What are they thinking?
I know, right?
Oh, egregious.
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 Ah, so egregious.
Moving on. The researchers say that the proportion of those marrying down has exceeded those marrying up for the first time ever. For example, in 1958, 23% of women married men that were less educated and made less than them. And in 1981, it was 28% and increasing, and half of those married men in the same class.
And of course, there could be a lot of factors for this. For example, we can vote now, yo. Equality is commonplace, and it's no longer necessary for women to have to marry up. Nowadays, women are far more economically independent and can marry for love rather than to further themselves. What?
And even though the standard of women marrying up has changed into the blind social status mode, researchers now say that the thing that has changed in this generation is that women are now marrying men that are older than them. And in fact, now 1 in 5 women are marrying men that are 7 or more years older than them. 7 years. Okay, that's like me and Dakota Fanning, which is disgusting. I'll wait. I can wait. I'm sorry. I had that thought. Moving on. Blech.
Elle, do you know what this means for romantic comedies everywhere?
No. Romantic comedies are stupid and cheesy, and I hate them, and I never watched them. Definitely, maybe it was really good.
Elle, this means that with all these social economic changes, I can finally pitch my script about a late 20s business powerhouse woman that comes from money but doesn't know how to love. And because she can't drive a stick shift on Hollywood Boulevard, she meets a mid to late 30s working boy. And because she needs the illusion of a man in her life, she pays that handsome fastbender of a man $3,000 to spend the week with her and be her arm candy and break down that iceberg she calls a heart. And they fall madly and deeply in love with each other, and she saves him from a life on the streets, and he saves her from a loveless life. And then she immediately gets him an STD test because he was a prostitute after all. And after a clean STD test, him getting a formal education and him changing his sense of style, they live happily ever after.
Lee, that is literally the plot to Pretty Woman, but with a chick and an older dude.
And I don't think you were listening, Elliot. She gets him an STD test.
Okay, wait, does this mean I can write a reverse Cinderella? So the princess can fall in love with the prince who leaves his shoe on the steps, and she can save him from a life of cleaning his stepmother's house? Oh, and Dakota Fanning can play the princess. Okay, she's still too young. Scratch that. Did you know she's worth $16 million?
That is a lot of money. So guys, let us know in the comments down below, would you rather marry for love or for money? Or for the love of money?
Click the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and click the annotation bar or go to SourceFed.com to see our 5 daily stories or anything we've ever made, which is like a bajillion videos.
It's like a bajillion videos.
Yeah, I'm Elliot Morgan.
I'm Lee Newton.
Money.
Money, money.